I'm back. Yeah, had to run to the hobby shop. Got that done. Got what I need. So I'm here, and I will be for a while. Got a lot more work to do tonight at the shop. I gotta fix a couple of custom shifters I built. Right now, I've gotta get my cars put back together. So here I am, and here goes my phone. Hey, buddy.
Hey, brother. I just needed to know if you were on your way back here now.
No. I'm gonna come back after I'm done live streaming. I gotta get some work done here, and then I'm gonna get some work done there.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off I'm gonna lock everything up.
Yeah. Lock it up. Turn off the comps. Turn off the lights. I got it covered, man.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to meet. If you're gonna be right back. If you're gonna be right back, I'll just.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I headed back home because my mom called me because there's nobody else here and she needed some help. Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna take care of some stuff. Don't worry. I'm gonna make it up to you, bro.
No worries, man. No worries. I couldn't even get in here yesterday, bro. So it was a cluster for me.
I couldn't even get out of bed yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole I gotta be real careful coming off of that. So.
Yeah, I couldn't get out of bed yesterday either because I was being a lazy piece of shit.
Oh, hey, guess what we're gonna do with that truck you got? We're gonna drive one of my cars through it at full speed.
Oh yeah.
It's slow mo.
Cool.
It's gonna explode. Dude, that thing weighs like 3 pounds.
I know that thing is that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm looking right at it right now. Like that thing is gonna explode.
We'll send something through it.
I'm gonna send a Creighton through it, dude. Wide open, dude. Flat out, dude. Like in the parking lot at for Carmelita. With like tripod set up and all that, dude. Freaking just slam that thing, dude. And then I'm obviously gonna have to clean up a lot of debris after that.
Yeah, definitely.
I've only seen somebody do that once, and it was Talbot on his channel, and he clipped a toy grade RC car like from across the field with like a T-Max, and it literally blew in half.
Dude, I seen this one RC car. I meant to send it to you, but it was like at 1:30 last night.
Right.
So I didn't send it. But it's a fucking. It was so big it filled up the whole back of a Subaru.
Right. Yeah, that's probably like half scale.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, because you gotta realize like there is things above quarter scale. They go half, they go third.
I think it was probably a third scale then.
Yeah. And they make aircraft that big too, dude. I've seen $25,000 RC jets.
Sorry, you connected to my truck.
Oh, yeah.
The last part.
Yeah, I've seen a guy. There's a guy's got a channel. I forgot exactly what it's called right now, but the lighter side of RC, and he builds custom RC jets for people. $25,000-$30,000 remote control quarter scale jet planes, and like commercial airliners, and yeah, dude, with real jet engines. Yeah. I mean, we're talking like 8-channel, 10-channel controllers, real working freaking landing gear, flaps and slats, freaking F-14s that have swing wings. The cockpits pop open, like really, really well detailed, beautiful stuff. But dude, yeah, it's like, I mean, it's like any other hobby, man. It's as far as you want to go.
Hey, just so you know that I had to get rid of my old fuel line that connected to the fuel pressure regulator.
Right.
For the return. So I had to put a new return line on there. So it's hooked up to intake manifold now. The coolant isn't leaked yet because the manifold isn't back on.
Right.
But I just wanted to let you know where I was at.
Well, I'm going to take a really good look at it first, before I do anything, But I got you, bro. I got you, dude. The only thing I won't do is fire it unless I have video. Dude, I got you. I'll be down there tonight, man. I promise. I've been so fucking busy, and I've been out of it since, but don't worry, man. I'm getting better. I will take care of it, man. I'll make sure it's out of the shop tonight. There's no problem, bro. You're my boy. That's what I do, dude. This is good, dude. When I'm in a good mood, this is how I operate. When I feel okay and I'm not in pain and I'm not suffering from something, this is how I work. This is who I really am. I'm nice, bouncy, helpful, happy, but I'm still struggling, dude. And it's going to take probably a couple more years. It's a process. Freaking, I screwed myself up so damn long, dude. I'm still getting it figured out, man. Well. Thank you for being there for me. When I've had some bad times, I appreciate it. Yeah, I know, but not everybody understands it, and not everybody's as cool as you.
No, I understand. So when you're having a bad time, it's what you do in that bad time that defines you as a person, right?
Right. Yeah. That's one way to look at it.
As long as you can come together in that bad time and make shit work and get shit done, to me that makes you a good person.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
And you're doing it.
I'm doing the best I can, man. Every day.
Exactly. You're doing great.
All right. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you go. I'm driving, and there's a cop right behind me.
Yeah, you don't want to deal with that bullshit, man. I'll talk to you later.
Exactly. All right.
Sorry about that. I'm back. Yeah. So, things are crazy. Went got parts. We got parts. We're good. We're ready to assemble some differentials now. Finally, couple packs of gaskets and another receipt to add to the bag. Yes, I do have all my RC receipts, and yes, the bag is quite big. So without further ado, let's get this party started. I shouldn't be smoking on camera. But yeah, I am a smoker, and yes, it's terrible for you, and I don't recommend it to anybody, and it is causing me health problems, even though I'm not that old yet. Depends on what your definition of old is. To me, it's not the age, it's the mileage that gets you. So, chew on that for a second. I also need to put some music on because I can't work without music. Shut up. I don't know if anybody caught that, but yeah, we have a toy grade RC car that we're going to drive like right through at full speed and absolutely destroy it. Another message. All right, what do we got? Right. No.
Like it's gonna do any good, but yeah, it's a joke today, and I'm training a new girl by myself because Nika left, and so I don't even know if it'll ever be in 3 years or whenever the fuck they say.
Hey, give me just a second. I'm sorry. I've got a bunch of messages popping up right now. I'll be right there. We're going to get these dishes assembled and get my truck back going. I don't know where I just put it, but I also got nuts for that shock, so I can finish that up too. I'm back on live. I just got to tell a couple people what's going on so they don't message me constantly. I'm terribly sorry you're having a bad day, babe. Just think about Tuesday, you'll be here. You won't have to deal with it anymore. So let that relax you. I'm on live. I'll talk to you soon. All right, there we go. So without further ado, because God knows I've been putting this off for a couple days, and I didn't want to, but I'm kind of struggling right now with a prescription medication that has been given to me for a couple years now, and I'm trying to not take it anymore, and it doesn't like not being taken, so let's just put it that way. Just dealing with what I'm dealing with. Anyway. Okay. Buried my Loctite, right? So let's build some diffs again and again and again and again, because God knows how many of these things I have to put together right now. 3 6S cars, and they're all getting torn through right now. I've only got 2 of them apart. This is the, this differential, I should say, is going in probably the center of the Typhon. It's a Typhon Mojave Creighton combination. I call it the Spider. It's an interesting little mix. It makes a great camera car because it's really stable, because it's very wide and long. However, it doesn't rotate well in the air, so it's not very good for backflips. But it also is really, really fun in a bowl because of how stable it is. You can really go really slow, really high up on the walls because it just sticks. And that's why I call it the Spider. Anyway, just a thing. So here we go. Here I come to wreck the day. Should probably bring this in a little bit since we're just doing differential work and it's like tight stuff. There we go. It's right in my face, right where I like it, so I can headbang it whenever I need to. And there's still work going on the roof. Remember, if you have any screws that are going in and start slipping, just take them back out and throw them away and replace them because you're going to end up with a real headache when you have to take it apart. All right, so we got a solid set of differentials here ready to go. And this fluid has been sitting for quite some time, so this should not be a problem trying to fill this. And this is the fun part, of course. Kyoto now. A little drip going there, and just kind of try to take it off the end. There we go. Now we just got a nice clump of it in there. And then just try to wind up the rest so you don't spill it. But of course, don't take too much out of the diff. And try very hard not to get any fluid in the holes, because that will be a screw that's going to back out. So that should be, that's probably not enough, but it might be. I don't know. I usually overdo it a little bit, so I'm just going to sit like that for now, and we'll see what happens when we get the rest of it in there. And then we'll get this million going on the center diff. There you go. Just kind of get a little drop going. Just kind of get that to stick and try to peel the rest of it off really easily without taking too much out of it. It's kind of a trick. I don't know. It's not really a skill I possess, but I'm trying. I'm trying to make it a skill. This whole playing with, I mean, it might as well be melted glass as far as the consistency goes. Not that I know anything about blowing glass or anything like that. I've just seen it done. All right, so that should probably do that. I'll try to get that back in there, and we'll keep those out because we're probably going to need them later. So just kind of get that to brush over a little bit with a gasket here. There we go. Oh, now we got to get all of our other goodies. Yeah, that's probably not going to be enough fluid on those two, I'd say. Maybe that one, but oh, come on, I'm getting cold. Yeah, one of those got in the hole. Yeah, we'll try to peel that out somehow with a screw, maybe. So I don't have any of that left over in there. Now it's on my fingers. Silicone is just so, yeah. I don't know. It's a weird consistency, right? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Anyway, so let's get our crosses together here. Our differential guys. Spidey gears. Of course. And I know everybody knows how to do this, but you know what? I've got to do it. So Maybe somebody out there doesn't know how to do it. Maybe they're watching, maybe they're not. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe a lot of things. Who really knows? Come here. All right. So there's one. Now I got to do this 5 more times. Oh, not 5, 4. There we go. And of course, you can assemble all 4 of them, drop them in like a unit if you want to do that. It doesn't really make a difference. It makes a difference is getting them locked in and getting that cross fitted right so that you have enough room to put the rest of your diff together. So that's going to be pretty solid once we get the other crown gear in there. I think I'm going to let that go. That's a lot less fluid than I usually put in differentials, but like I said, I usually overfill them. So let's try this out and see what happens. Who knows? So I'm going to do another one. I'm not really feeling coordinated enough today to try to fully assemble them before I put them in. Just not. Why is that not going in? Uh-oh. I might have the wrong shaft in here. Oh, yep, that's the wrong size shaft. I think I caught that. So that's one of the leftover non-EXP jobs. I thought I got rid of all of those, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, you definitely can't do that. It's just not going to fit. So, come here. Get in here. Get in my diff. Get in my differential. Ah, come on, really. Don't be a bastard. Come on. Get. There you go. Shit. Come on. All right. Really? I think it might just be this plate doesn't want a pin to go through it. Now I'm just making a mess. Damn it. All right, come on. Get out of here. Yeah, it's a good tight fit, that's for sure. And now that I've screwed this up massively, yeah, that's still not in there. Come on, you son of a bitch. Get in there. Okay. You are an evil, evil differential. You're that, I'm just an idiot. See it however you want. Could be both. So, and another, and another, and another. So, kind of an interesting setup considering, they just decided you could go LSD or non. And I don't know about you guys, but I've tried LSDs the ARRMA way. I've tried mixing plates in different directions. I've tried stacking them differently. I've tried shimmying them. I've tried all kinds of fluids. And the only thing I can get from them is that they're inconsistent. And inconsistent differential is not easy to work with when you're doing some of the stuff that I do with my stunt truck. Like all the little standing flips and all that kind of stuff. You got to have solid diffs, and they got to be fairly, consistent where you want them. So, and unfortunately, the lighter the fluid, the easier it is to heat up. So it changes the the grabbiness of it. Due to the fact that it's a viscous style dip, I mean, it's kind of a throwback almost to some of the 70s stuff. Damn you, really? I really need to start using my 4 steps instead of dealing with this crap. Get in there. Okay, good. Off, off, off. No work, no pay. All right, so another shaft. We'll have these 3 together finally. Throw some earplug in that middle guy. Yeah, there's nobody watching at the moment, so it really doesn't matter. I was going to say how to tell if your center diff is not wired up the way it should be, but who gives a shit? Right. So, sure you get all locked in there. Not pulling too much fluid out of it. Yeah, we're locked in. So, all right. You know, some people like to line up their gears with their bolt holes so that they have a reference for where they are, but I don't feel it's necessary. See, that one's overfilled, but like I said, I'm not mistake proof. Oh, come on, really? Get in there. Yeah, you want to make sure you got your gear set before you try to bolt it together, because you'll end up breaking something probably. Let's see. One way to do it is just take an out grab, put your shaft on it, get it in there, and just kind of get your gear to turn a little. Wow, this is really angry. Well, they're lined up. No, they're not. That's the problem. All right. The one's twisted a little bit. Right. So now we're still off somehow. Is that what my problem is? The problem? Yeah. Come on. Okay, where's my slot? There it is. Okay, so straight down one home. And then the other one. Come on, really. Okay. Well, let's just see where it's at. Right, it's not lined up at all. Come on. So there we go. Yeah, spin her over, get her in place. And there we go. Now we're gonna get right. Just gotta put some pressure on it, get it to pop into place, and there she goes. Now she's nice and sunk in the hole where she's supposed to be. So, yeah, this one's not down either. There she is. I forgot to put earplug in that one, but you know what? Being it's a Spider and it's only running 10 scale tires, I think it'll be all right. I mean, it's got 4S copperhead tubes on it. Makes for a pretty fun little rig. Okay, so we're on backsides. And we're doing that one used one. There we go. In the center. And the new one's on the front and back. Everything's sticking to me now, damn it. Off. Hey, there we are, buddy. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. My notifications don't work on certain programs for some reason. I'm not sure why. I mean, I really don't care too much because I get plenty of freaking notifications every day. But yeah, I'm glad you came back. So good to hang with you, as always. Yeah, I have a camera in my face. Just trying to keep it close to the work, so you can see what I'm doing. Because everything is so much better when your hands are covered in silicone. Son of a bitch. Come on. Get in the hole. All right. You bastard. Get in the hole. Okay. Yeah, I think it's over. It might just be a little too big. Or not. Yeah. Wow, that thing is just angry as shit. Yeah, that orange is a little big, really, but I'm not about to take it apart again if I don't have to. Just got to get it to, there we go, pass through. There we go. What did I only get half the amount of crown gears I need? Yeah, I guess so. All right. Oh no, I already put them in the car. Stupid ass. Like I said, man, 1,000,000 miles an hour, my hair on fire right now. I got so much stuff going through my mind. It's not even funny. Not even remotely funny. All right, so it's gonna make a percenter. And where? There they are. There's my bolt holes. How many more screws here? All right. Water break. And if there's anybody new here, don't drink water because fish fornicate in it. It's just what I was told. Oh my god, really, dude? You be banging on my damn roof all night? I lost the railings on the balconies in Hurricane Ian. The last real hurricane we had. The last two after that were just floods. I don't know why they call them hurricanes. I mean, I guess there was a hurricane out in the Gulf, but you know, I've been through two massive hurricanes. I mean, class 4 and 5, Charlie and Ian, and I can tell you, those last two weren't no damn hurricanes. They might have been classified as hurricanes, but what happened here was not hurricane. Because that shit's crazy, man. Tell you the truth, I prefer earthquakes, being from California and all. Earthquakes just kind of like come. I mean, you don't know they're coming. You know, they just happen. And then, you know, everybody gets over with their shit and you fix your stuff and you go back to life. When a hurricane's coming in Florida, you got to hear about this shit for like 5 days. And everybody buys up all the toilet paper and the generators, and you know the gas prices go up, and everybody's running amok, just being an insane, whatever you want to call them, moron. And it's just crappy, dude. You got to be reminded every other. Oh, the hurricane coming. Okay, thanks. Go back to your beer, Jethro. I'm good. So yeah, I prefer earthquakes 10-1 over hurricanes by a long shot. The big one in '89, I was there. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it wasn't scary shit, it was, but it's better than sitting through 7.5 hours of a hurricane. You know, you got a whole 8 seconds of little giddy bang bang going on with the ground. You gotta be kidding me, really? Do you guys hear that? It sounded like a 8-second fart. There's a guy on the roof with a screw gun making a bunch of damn noise. It ain't my house, so whatever. No, that's not going there. Yeah, it'll work. All right, so one more at least. That ain't right. That's not the right bearing, dude. Come here. Oh, that's beautiful. This is brand new, isn't it? No, it's been used. Wow. All right. Well, that's something I'm noticing now. Is that what a difference. I'm pretty sure these are both ARRMA parts, but this one has a lot more play in the diff output. So I'll have to keep an eye on that one. That's probably from wear. I mean, probably from use. It doesn't look that worn on the outside, but yeah, it's definitely got some beat on the inside. Dick. This guy's be banging on my goddamn roof all freaking afternoon. Well, I mean, what time is it? Yeah, he can only work for like another hour, I guess, until it gets dark. It's before I get started pretty early these days. And of course, I've got more work to do after this. Got to go down to this shop and then help Logan finish up his Honda. Doing a intake manifold, throttle body, exhaust work, suspension work, etc., etc. Building it up. Yeah, shit. All right, so that's not even a drive pin, I don't think. There's more in the case. Those don't look right. It looks too long. Right, the crown gears are already in there, so I'll need another one to test. Come here. All right, so we want to check your pin fit, man. Just throw it out, right? Just make sure it's good and snug, and it's the right length. You know, fits everywhere it's supposed to. Because there's a lot of pins in the ARRMA lineup that are very, very close, but are not right. This is visually too long. I mean, you can tell that's a mil longer than the other one, but it is possible to mix these things up and assemble a differential with the wrong stuff in it. So be careful there. And if it smells funny, don't eat it. Very good advice. Trust me on that one. All right, there we go. Yep, that's drive pin. I mean, suspension drive, not. Damn it, not a differential. So like that looks too short. I'm pretty sure, dude. No, that's right. See, it feels both sides good, so that's the right pin. So we're good. We got two. So we got at least enough to finish up what we're doing here, and get the old spider back together, so I can get on my Creighton, because I'm missing my baby. I want my baby back, baby back. Logan's maybe back truck. What the hell does that even mean? Right. So, I mean, that's just kind of, yeah, whatever. Might help buy some decent pliers instead of this crap, which I really don't. Not here anyway. Do it. No, I'll probably spin right out of that. Maybe I should get the teeth, clean the teeth in this thing. Yeah, that might help. Come here. Okay. Well, this didn't go anywhere. But yeah, that over is just pissing me off, so. Yeah. I don't care if someone posted a story on TikTok. So, big, small, pin. At least I didn't lose it, that would have sucked. There we go, that fits much better. Okay, so. A little bit of assembly lube there. And yeah, that's automotive assembly lube, engine assembly lubricant. It's a lot cheaper than any made for RC products, and it works very well. Trust me, I've built 43 engines using it. So, well, not really. I built like 10 using it. I used to use a different product when I was an engine builder. So, all right, so we need another ring to get that one together. But yes, oh. In terms of perfection. We're locked in. So that one's good. That's no. More stickers for the fridge. Let's see if we can cover that whole thing by the end of the year. I think we'll probably pull it off. I mean, especially if we get like stickers sent to us from some other company or something like that, we'll just plaster them on the fridge, and we'll probably end up putting it on the pedestal so you can see it. Well, that'll cover the banner, so that won't really work. All right, cool. More parts. Didn't need a crown gear. Stupid. Damn, Logan, you are slipping, man. All right, there we go. Make sure it's locked in, and then bolts, which I need more of. Life is bliss when you're stuck in the heart. A mission complete. Dying on your feet. Wrong hole. That's what she said. Yeah. You know, it's a real wild sensation to go from where I was like 8 months ago, after my house burned down and my ex left me and all this other stuff, and to being where I am now. And I really got to thank all of you for that, because I never considered doing anything hurtful to myself. Oh, I probably should have put some Loctite on that, huh? Stupid. But I definitely understood why people would do that in my position. Let's put it that way. Despite darker tendencies, I still have a strong bias to exist. Thank you, Bad Religion, for that quote. And in case anybody doesn't know, bad religion is not anti-religion. That's not the way that works. Bad religion is a term for a construct that anybody gets involved with and is influenced by. Therefore, does things that they would normally do, but because somebody's telling them that that's the way things need to be, or that's the way you're going to be cool, or whatever, you need to do it like this. So that's a bad religion. So like, politics, like, organized religion, stuff like that. It's not anti-religion, even though their logo is a circle with a cross and circle slash, which kind of like makes it seem that way. But no, actually the lead singer is a lecturer at Cornell in human evolution, and has a PhD in zoology. So, yeah, that's not what you think. Some of the best music ever written, as far as I'm concerned. Very, very talented musicians, too, for a punk rock band. Well, for any band, really. I mean, they're just really good dudes. That's what they do. I don't know much about music personally, because I just learned how to play bass like 2 or 3 years ago, and I had a hiatus in there anyway, and I'm not even good at it to start with. So I've always wanted to, hold a guitar and look cool. So that's what I do. I can play a little bit. I mean, I don't spend enough time practicing. I really need to. But, it's when you don't have all the equipment that you used to have, it makes it a little more difficult, because I used to just be able to pick up my bass and plug it in and go. And now I have to do all this hullabaloo, to get it started and working right, because I learned how to play using a program on my PlayStation called Rocksmith. Because I had tried everything, books, lessons, you name it. And that was the only thing that worked for me. And so in order to work with Rocksmith, you have to have a sound system that the PlayStation goes to first. Otherwise, you have a delay. And it just makes it kind of a pain in the butt. This does not seem like this is tightening up. Don't tell me I got a stripped out case that I can't use that I just built. Because it's together. Yeah, that's not good at all. All right. Yep, nothing there. I might not even be in the bolt holes, because that's just weird. I know I don't have a cases that have all 4 holes stripped. Yeah, I'm probably screwing into blind holes there like an idiot. Shit happens when you're talking, man. How's everybody doing today? Everybody enjoying their New Year so far? I'll tell you what, man. Mine started off with some very unexpected awesomeness. I have people in my life again after divorce at 47. It's kind of rough. It's not easy starting over, man. Especially when your life savings just got jacked by your ex-wife. But I'm doing all right, man. I'm in a good mood. I'm happy. I've got some really, really wonderful friends in this world who have been very kind to me. And that's enough about my bullshit. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear hours and hours of that. And I've got a lot of work to do, so I'll try to tell more jokes. I really will. I'm trying to also keep it a little more PG-13 these days, because now that I have entities looking at me, seeing what I do, and deciding whether or not they want me representing their company, gotta put that space forward like a job interview. Well, except a job interview at my place. It's a little different where I work. You're misspoken. Done by anyone. Part of the scene. I think I did the same thing with this one. Idiot, man. Well, maybe not. You're the kind of girl you dream about. You're misspoken. I don't think that's right. Something's not sitting right in this thing. Yeah. Damn it. Just not doing well today on diffs, huh? And it's just, I don't know. Got a lot on my mind. You got an absolute buttload of work to do. Like, if I didn't have the particular skill set that I do have, there's no way I would get all this done in what I got to do in the next 20 hours. And yes, I do mean 20 hours. Like, this might go into the evening. And I'm supposed to work tomorrow. And I'm sure they would prefer I did, because we're, well, no, my foreman will be back tomorrow, so I guess we won't be shorthanded. However, well, no, I don't have any work right now. I haven't done anything because I finished up at like, oh, no. I do have to look at that card. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. So apparently, the car I just did like 17 hours worth of work on. Apparently, it's got a noise now, but it didn't have a noise before. Well, they don't know if it had a noise before because you couldn't drive it because it was towed in for a coolant leak. So if you can't test drive the damn thing, then how the hell are you gonna know if it's making a noise or not? So yeah, I guess I gotta look into that, write up a report about it, all that good stuff. No biggie. Part of the job. Wouldn't do anything else. Not a chance. Come on. Well, unless I got the opportunity to play with toys for the rest of my life, not actually work, that'd be great. This is not going down. Something is not right with this dip. Like, I don't know what it is, but something's not sitting somewhere. Come on. Both of you. Out. All right, so it looks like we're flush there. No, we're not. Okay. That's, well, no, that's pretty tight. I mean, that's about as tight as they get. So, what in the hell is going on here? Now that I got all this stuff all over the place and no fluid in my dip again. Pain in my ass. All right, come on, just can you please work? Okay, come on. Dude, still. I'm rocking on these gears. There's no way these are set. Yeah, this side's up too high. This is just being such a pain in my ass. You know what? I did the lube before the crown gears this time, and that's really what screwed me up. Or before the spiders, because that's why nothing wants to fit now. Because those are usually perfectly in place before the lube even goes in. There we go. All right, we're locked in now, so that better be it. Don't even start with me again. Dude, like really? The fuck? All right, well, that's it. Let's go. Off, out, get, no, out of here. Get. Yep, you too. Yeah, I'm not playing with this thing anymore. Yep. Just as flush as the other one was. Oh, what the hell happened there? Heather said something and retracted it? Well, I'm going to be texting you, Middle Missing, and find out what the hell you just said and decided not to say. Will be MPIR. That's it right there. I don't know what that was, but this gear is cranky. So, all right, now we need some more fluid because this damn thing decided to be a little bastard. It's probably got some bent or broken teeth or some shit. Considering, I mean, we do some pretty nasty stuff with these cars. So, you know, if you look at it, especially on a scale level, like we're putting like torque numbers to these things that are like usually reserved for a go-kart. Oh, okay. I was having trouble, yes, but that doesn't mean I'm not here for everybody out there. I'm here for you guys. I don't do this so I can record myself being an idiot. I do this to talk to you guys. So, oh, like football game. I'm sorry about that, baby doll. I know how much you are into that. That's terrible. So, Wheel, you can always hang out here. There's not a whole lot I would not live stream for, but you know, chatting with friends is definitely one of them that I will turn off the live stream for. I mean, like, you know, personally, not on stream. All right, so that's going to be done. Let's let that seep on in there for a second and see if we can't. First of all, let's resin this debris here, and I need that. I need those nuts. Where did I put my nuts? Has anybody seen my nuts? Let's find the rebuild kit. There they are. There's my nuts. Found them. Just haven't looked in the right place. All right. So yes, this is the elusive special shock nut that I could not find in my inventory. So now I can finish the Creighton shocks. Well, almost finished. I don't have the springs yet. They're on order from Century Springs. If anybody wants to know the part number, I can give it to you because Century Spring is not a RC car company. They are a spring manufacturer. So you need to know what you're looking for. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you have all the measurements, and I mean inside diameter, outside diameter, wire dimension, compressed height, etc., yeah, it's a lot. Then they will, you know, set you up. And you can just tell them, you know, what measurements you need and they'll give it to you. But if you don't, then it's going to be a very painstaking ordeal that you're going to put a customer service representative through, which, I mean, in my own personal opinion, is just not a nice thing to do. But thankfully, somebody found the part numbers or figured it out or did the measurements or whatever, and that would be East Tactics on YouTube. I haven't talked to him in a long time. I hope he's doing well. I don't know. I guess I just went a different direction with everything that's going on. Right. So these are the standard setup for my dual rate springs or dual rate damping shocks. So you can see that's a washer out of a non-EXB shock that goes between the spider gear and the outer, I don't know, shaft holder piece, whatever you want to call it. So that's how I start out my builds, and that's a standard ARRMA. I think a 1.2 or 1.3 piston, whatever. I checked them out when I put them together. I mean, it was just laying there. All right, so O-ring, probably a used one. New O-ring, and these are the new X O-rings that come with the V6 spacer. And this is the new spacers that come with the V6 also. And then another O-ring. Yes, I know, there's too many parts now. It's more than ARRMA suggests, but I don't care. There we go, another brand new O-ring. And then, of course, you got your little hat doodad that goes down there, which I'm not seeing here. So I am going to have to find one. Oh, you know what? It's probably, we got more shock parts over here. So, no, I'm not seeing it. Okay. I hope I have one. Nope. Yeah, that's it. Okay, got it. Cool. So there we go. Assembled shock. And this thing's already had lube in it because it's already been. I already tried to put it together, but I didn't have all the parts available. So there we go. Right cap. And that's that. And then we can put spacer and a rod on it. And let's see, it looks like I've got 2 spacers on these 2 and no spacers on that one, so that means this one's not getting spacers also. And all of these are stock bodies for Creighton, but I'm running rear shafts on all 4. I like to have a bit more suspension travel in the front. Now, I don't crank the ride height up really, but I set it up to where I've got like more drop so that when the truck's airborne, it'll let the front suspension out and actually give you more compression distance on landing, which helps keep the thing in one piece so it doesn't slam into the ground at Mach 5. That's just not good for the truck. All right, so there's that. And now I'm missing a cap. Are you shitting me? All right, well, you know, that's an MTC cap too, so I kind of need it. I can't just throw it together with something. All right, I guess I'll get back to that. But anyway, at least that's done, and I know I can finish that project at some point. Well, as I assemble this truck, really. Where is that cap? That's kind of bothering me. So I don't exactly have spare MTC parts. Yeah, well, I guess I'll find it sooner or later. I probably packed it up when I just like scooped all this shit together somewhere. Oh yeah, there's another after drive I need. Okay. Because that's all ARRMA's, the Creighton parts right there. Or not Creighton, but yeah, that car. All right, so this looks about filled enough, I'd say. Let's just finish her up and get her together. Then we can move on from all this differential madness is bothering me. I've still got to rebuild another set of diffs to put in the Typhon. Oh yeah, that's right. These are going in the Creighton anyway, so I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep working, so don't worry. I'll be assembling something and offering up tips and tricks the whole way through. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, though. I'm just putting parts together. What? I didn't assemble it without an LSD plate, dude. It's in there, man. I put it on the gear before I put the gear together. I know.
I mean, hey, if one of these dips blows up prematurely, I'll just go back and watch the footage and figure it out. But no, I've got this thing full. But I don't run LSDs because they're inconsistent. That's all there is to it. There we go. That is nice and happy and snug. Man, I need to eat. Shaking. Yeah, well, like I said, I'm going through some shit. All right, so that's done. So we're happy with that. These are still not finished, so these need to be cleaned. That needs to be thrown away. Oh, wait, no, those are that's the bearings I need for the other differential. Oh, shit. Yeah, because I need to put these in the new case, and I need bearings in the cases before I put them in. So, and we got those guys and that shit, and all our shimmy shims, and moving right along. All right. So, anyway, I'm going to bring this up a little bit so it's not about to hit me in the face. I guess I can bring this with it. Oh, hit the microphone. Sorry about that. So, opinion. Oh yeah, let's start off with something just to see where we're at. That's a bit thick. So is that. That's in the middle somewhere. Let's try that. Kind of trying to not open the new bags with shims if I don't have to, because I want to mark them what size they are. We're going to play there, so we're good there. Let's see. Come on, you. Don't want to turn. Right E. Thank you. All right, so as usual, it's tight, but I'm going to how tight it. Push both sides down, and this actually feels quite nice so far. And let's see where our play is here. That is locked. There's a touch, just a touch. You can barely feel it. So to me, that's a perfect diff, except for the fact that the gear's in backwards because I'm an idiot. Damn it. All right. Fingers crossed it's still good. Damn monkey. All right. So it feels tight actually. Yeah, that's a little snug. See, now isn't that funny? Just swap it over to the side. This case is supposed to be symmetrical. Obviously, it's not. So, yeah, we've got no play right now. So that's too tight. If you have just a hair of play before you put it together, then your case is going to lock it down to 0, which is what you want. Plus, this bearing's in backwards, too. That might make a difference because that needs to be open face to the case. This looks thinner. It is. Let's try that. Hopefully this doesn't make a big difference. Come on. All right. Get in there. Get your butt in there. All right. So. All right. Let's put this on the correct side this time, huh? Just in case. That is the right side, right? Am I just ridiculously mental today or what? Because I don't know why I can't remember anything. Yeah, that's the right way. All right? No, that's not the right way. It's supposed to be on the other side. Okay. I don't know how I've done that like a million times, and for some reason I just can't remember right this second. Probably because I haven't eaten anything. No, it's just me. You don't have an appetite. Okay, there we go. And it's kind of tight, but I think I'm going to try it anyway. And it still moves freely once you put the cover on. You're good. You know, just if it binds up, you know, you're a little in deep. So back it off a little bit. I should have polished this cover while I had it off. Match this beautiful MTC shock tower I got. Anyway, so all right, bolts. Yeah, figure out where the hell those are. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that was a week ago. So, shout out to Chip from K&K for hooking me up today. And not really hooking me up, but I'm just being cool, you know, being my buddy. Okay, I guess I'll join a group. I don't know. I'm on live right now. Does that make any difference? I've got 96 TikTok messages that I haven't got to right now. That's how little of an online presence I've had this weekend because I've just been like so out of it, unfortunately. Let's see, without having to go look for a whole bunch of stuff, I should have all this stuff like right here. Problem is, I'm putting together differentials for the truck that I don't have. I'm not about to assemble, so it's like different. Anyway. I'm sure I've got plenty more of those. I just got to figure out where I stuck them. There's a couple. That'll work. All right, come here. Nope, too long. Nope. And damn it. Okay. Yeah, I know, dude. Like insanely. Like, I didn't like get any tips or, you know, nobody told me like, hey, this is how you work, you know, TikTok or anything like that. Like, I just went on there to cross advertise my freaking channel, dude. I didn't go on there with any intention of being big on it. I don't even know if it's like, is TikTok even monetized? Like, can you get that big on there? I don't even know. I don't know anything about TikTok because I never wanted to do it because, you know, it's Chinese spyware. It is, but, you know, I was just like, well, screw it. If it'll blow up my channel, you know, just because that's really what I want to do. You know, I want to help people on freaking YouTube. I want to make everybody have an enjoyable RC hobby, not just those of us who are absurdly mechanically inclined and have weird forms of autism that help you work on stuff because your brain just works different. You know, everybody should have a little weaponized autism. It's the bomb, dude. Really? I didn't know that. Huh. Wow. I'll have to look into that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like what's good for amount of views on a video? Like, because I don't even know like that. I don't know anything about TikTok, dude. I just know I'm on there and people look at it and end up on my channel somehow. Yeah, totally. Baby's inside. He has free reign, so when he wants to stay in, I let him stay in. If he wants to be out here, as long as he knows where he sleeps at night, I'm good. And he's being spoiled too. Plus, there's a guy on the roof knocking on stuff. Well, he hasn't done it in a minute, but stuff like that scares the hell out of him because he doesn't know where the sound's coming from. So he wants to be there. It's fine. You know, I get it. I need a longer bolt in this hole for sure. Where'd it go? Damn you! Son of a bitch that flew out of my fucking hand. I don't know where the hell it went. There's so many parts laying around. Of course, I can't find anything. All right. Yeah, see, this is the kind of bolt I'm worrying out of right now because it's like we use so many of them. But I know I have extras. I have an unopened package over there. So it's all good. All right, here we go. Get this bad boy locked in. See where this dips at. Ew, that's not good. Yeah, this case is fried. Damn it! That's on the gear side. I can't let that slide, man. It's gonna blow the diff out. So I gotta change the damn case now. All right, it's drill time. Screw this doing shit by hand. Not to mention I am way overdue for a break. So I I'm going to take 4 or 4.5. I'll be right back. Thank you for hanging in. If you choose to do so, if you don't, I completely understand. I need some breathing time, something like that. All right, I'll be right back. You guys are awesome. That's not bad, yeah. Well, Superman died. I'll go check in. Yeah, hey. Come on. One of these days, I promise I will look up how to do commercials so that you guys have entertainment when I'm not doing anything. It's on the list, but it's not very high in the order of priority. Oh, all right. I appreciate all of you guys. I even made a video of it on my channel as a tribute to Billy. So, yeah, I hear you. Well, at least you got the two important ones in there. Dude put a picture up of his stable as it's an X Max, a Mini Max, and a Notorious, or not a Notorious, but a Notorious and a Creighton. And I was like, well, at least you got the two good ones in there. Yeah, get rid of that other stuff, and you're all right. There you go. All right. Couple more seconds. I got to check in with the puppy, and I'll be right back. case anybody wants to know, the puppy is doing just fine. He will be inside as long as he wants to. So let's get this diff case out. Let's see, hopefully now my shimming's not going to be all screwed up. Probably will be, but yeah. If you got a strip hole on the gear side, you got to change it out because it's gonna blow to death. There ain't no doubt about it. What happened to my music, bastard? There we go. Come on, you can do it. There you go, you monkey. All right. So there's that. That's funny. I just put this case together too because I had this strip bolt in the top of the steering thing here, the top plate, and I swapped out for this case. I didn't know how to strip hole in the front, you know, because I kind of checked them, but apparently it was worse than I thought. All right, so come here, and then yep. And yes, I am running an open face bearing in this thing. So let's see. You know what? Actually, I hadn't checked that case. I checked these cases because these were going to originally be used for the Creighton. Or the Typhoon, I mean. But it is what it is. So let's get something assembled. I mean, really. I'm just tired of not having my rigs. All right. There we go. Yeah, I'm way too tight. Yeah, it's a different case. All right, so now we gotta play this game. So, I don't think we're gonna get away with nothing, but let's try it. See what it feels like. This case is obviously a little newer. It's not as loose as the other ones. What the hell? Well, it's not exactly 100% copacetic. It's a little out around, it seems, because it's got a tight spot. So let's see what it feels like with a case on it. And we'll go from there. Wow, man. Yeah, no, the weather down here is definitely very, very nice today. It's great. It's not hot. It's not cool. It's just there. Took Brody for a nice long car ride to the shop and to the hobby shop and had the windows down the whole time. Yeah. All right.
Imagine your data infrastructure is a series of libraries.
Okay.
Own rules, own catalogs, and no easy way to share.
Yeah, that'll do it. That's good. We're tight. All right, so we got that covered. One differential. Now I'm going to put the rest of the box together. Damn it. But I need music first. People are irritating me. And there's another message from TikTok. It's what, 117 now? I haven't got back to you, bastards. I'm busy. You have my YouTube channel. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Ooh, skippy. All right. Yeah, we got a diff. All right. One is done. Well, one is done. Shit. Come on. Yep. is wrong with you? There you go. Okay. I did now. Awesome. Thank you. I mean, that's good to know. Last game. Oh, right. I heard about that. No, that sucks. It's buffered. Yeah, freezing house. I know. I keep telling him to come down here. I told him like he can come to the house and hook up his trailer or whatever. And he's got like a tow behind. So, I mean, you know, Chuck's already doing it, so why not? Yeah, Heather's been here once or twice. She's met the mom and all that. Because she's been nice enough to accompany me on a couple of work situations that I just didn't really want to go by myself. You know what? I also have new ones. These coming in too. These upper pin holders, screw-in aluminum jobs. Hopefully, I will have them shortly. But in the meantime, it's done. I just like the mountain I have to climb right now is just like overwhelming. I'm trying, guys. I really am. It's just, I got so much work to do right now. But anyway, all right. So that's done at least. Thank you. All right. So, right. So, kind of got to rebuild the other differentials before I can put them in the car. The ones that are going into the Typhoon, which means I'll have to get one of them out of here first. So let's just go ahead and rebuild this and change the diff, change the bearings, all that good stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I could just do it like that. Well, I got to take the wing off anyway because that's in the way. Yeah, there goes the fun, man. Oh, no, don't do that to me, you. That was a bad scent. Oh, God, that thing's on there, too. All right. Come join us. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, she's coming out. Good. So we'll get that done. Get the bearings done. I might put some new links on it. This bolt is obviously not going back into this car. Come on, just work with me here. It doesn't quite fit because that link's in the way. All right. Good job, stupid. That was funny. Just right through that thing. No chance at all. All right, come on, get out. And I'm going to throw you right in the trash. There we go. Thank you. What am I missing here? There's that all the way. Yeah, not when it's a foot long. It's not. I'm stupid. Got it. All right. So get out of my truck. Seriously. All right. You're being irritating. Fair enough. Oh yeah, new body post or holder at least. Okay, who the hell is typing right now? Come on. Oh. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so Enough of that. Get this case apart. Get this thing shimmed out and built up and all that good stuff. Yeah, those bearings are shot. Absolutely shot. And oh, these are my plates. Okay, so these aren't my new style plates that I'm making now, but these are older ones that I welded the holes closed and then re-drilled them in my specs. So I am running the different specs on the back of this truck. I thought I was because there's no way I've got 3 degrees of toe in the back of that truck. And it's more like 1 degree probably because that's the way I like them. But the adjustable ones don't work, and nobody makes them in the specs I want, which is maximum amount of anti-squat and very small amount of toe. Definitely not 3 degrees. Whole rear end just plowing in the ground. Definitely, it's kind of stupid. I don't know why they did that. But, I mean, yeah, it makes the car more stable, easier to drive, but I mean, not everybody needs a freaking, student driver, freaking tag on the back of their RC car. You gotta grow up someday. I guess. Out of here. Come on. Damn, it's in there. Really? Wow. Okay. Somebody doesn't want to come out. Yeah, screwdrivers aren't something I usually have on hand. So, it's a really big Allen wrench, so I don't break the damn thing. Get out, get, bastard. Jesus, monkey. I don't want to put that with the good ones. And then, we pull this apart too still, so. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry, just thinking for a second. Got a lot going on. Oh, tonight it's going to be hell. Oh, yeah, that's on there. Okay. Done. All right. Yeah, these aluminum hubs are kind of difficult to get the damn bearings out of sometimes. So sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. Too much shit. I don't know. There we go. Need some room to breathe. And of course, we got our axle shims and stuff laying around here, which I may be using shortly. I'm not sure. Yeah. That's how you do it. Sort of, not exactly the perfect way, but come on. You bastard. Wow, that thing is jammed. Yeah, his brain's gonna be shot by the time I'm done doing this. Dude, seriously? Like, how in the hell? Shit flying over the place now. Damn it, dude. Might have to rethink my hub game here. I'm gonna have to deal with that every damn time. Must be some corrosion buildup or some shit. Alright, so these are full of dirt too. I'm gonna clean out. Yeah, there we go. At least that was freaking easy for once. I am calm. I've got a lot, a lot to think about. I did have an insure during the break, so don't worry. I've been nourished somewhat. But yeah, like it's the whole thing. Plus, I'm not drinking right now. I usually do. Usually, have a beer or two during my live streams, and I'm trying to be a little more presentable because I think it might be important at some point. I'm not trying to change my game. Don't get me wrong there. I'm not trying to not be who I am. I'm not trying to not do the same thing I've been doing for a long time. I'm just trying to be really a little more user friendly. So don't worry about all that. I'm not trying to change my game, dude. This is what I do. This is who I am. And that's what you get. So take it as you will. Okay. Disassembled. Well, for the most part, please. Yeah, these things are stuck. Yeah, I'm going to change these arms out. Actually, these arms have been on there for a minute and they're beat to hell. So let's just pop them off real quick. There's my monkey thing. All right. Oh, I'm going to drill these damn things for the things too. And I'm not going to waste a bunch of time like re-sleeving the new ones and stuff right now. I usually do that after the run. Once you run them for a while and wear them in, then you can sleeve them if you need to. But the sleeves really aren't all that necessary right off the bat. That needs to be polished for sure. And of course, got all these shims and washers and crap to keep these things nice and tight. Oh man, this is becoming just such a rebuild. M2C carbon fiber rear mud guards. Just because the last time I screwed this up pretty bad when I was putting the thing together, I'm not gonna. Actually, I'm not even gonna pull those. I got new ones, so I'm not gonna take them both off before I figure out which side they go on. So I'll screw that up again. All right. Yeah. Just a second here. Oh, I know what I need. I need to calm down. Where is that thing? Oh, it's on the garage. Shit. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Here we go. Okay, so, right. This is going to go on this one, right? So that's going to be shock side, that side. So that's that side of the car. Okay. Right. So oh, these actually fit. That's right. I forgot. I re-drilled the things, not the other things, right? Things, not the other things. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I gotta admit, it is definitely a lot easier doing this when I'm able to just do whatever I want, but yeah, it is what it is. Come on. Get your thing in there. Oh, crap. I forgot some spacers. Damn it. Yeah, so old shock, what do we call them, bushings, top shock bushings. They make a good spacer for doing this little assembly here. If you can manage to get it lined up. There we go. So I'll get another one put in there. Right. I have replacement ones from M2C for all these, so I can just pull these and use them. Come here. There we go. Okay. So that's that. And so, right? Yeah, okay. So, actually, you know what? Before we start putting all that stuff in, let's, and link play seems fairly normal. Need a body mount for this. So, let's get that taken care of. What are we running on here? Ones. I think so. It's like the same side. It's the same side. The other side. So, is that one? That's that one. All right. And I still have the post that I have that matches that one, so I'm not gonna put that in it right now, but we'll always get that part put in, so I don't have to deal with it too much later. Get the top of it together. Oh shit! I am running out of long countersunk screws, something fierce. Which is probably why I lost that piece in the first place, because I didn't have long enough screws in it. Not to mention this M2C shock tower is stupid thick. So like, I mean, not like in a bad way. Like it's beefer. So yeah, you need some pretty big screws to go through there. And where do these damn Phillips things come from? I shouldn't even have these in here. Yeah, so I really don't have crap I can put in there right now. That's probably why I can put back on yet. So I need some more countersunks. Anyway, let's just leave that out, I guess. All right, so without doing that, it would be wise to assemble the differential. Let's get these old bearings out of here. And then, right, we got a new pinion, so I don't need that. Those have to be polished first. I don't need these. All right, 2 of those out here. Okay. All right. Got it. I have to grease out that thing first. Oh, there's much in it. Oh, that's right. Ran out of paper towels. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, I guess old is better than nothing. There's a little bit going to be left in there, but I mean, it's fairly new, so it's not like it matters. That's funny. An aluminum case with a plastic cover. I don't know how that ended up happening, but whatever. All right, so. Right, another message. Maybe. Oh yeah, different front end bearing on these. Forgot about that. Ooh, not that big. Christmas. Yeah, and it's not that one either. God damn it. All right. I just fucking bearing real quick. I gotta check. Ow. Hell. Where's my phone? What? What's going on? What is going on? I'm on live right now. I know. One more day, babe. Oh, Christ. All right. I'm sorry. Please bear with me. I need a second. I'm stressing out right now because I got all this stuff going on. Oh, and I mean, I gave a message there. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I got this toy RC car that we found in the garbage by my work. And we're gonna drive my Creighton through it at full speed. Fun. The thing weighs like 3 pounds, just like nothing to it. Sorry about that. I need to try to keep a better, more publicly acceptable persona. Like I said, I'm not changing myself up. I just need a. I'm being looked at. Let's just put it that way. I can't really divulge any other information than that, and it's not a bad thing at all. And I don't even know if my live streams are on their radar or not, but I know what I do with RC cars is, so whether it's just I might not have that one. Well, I mean, I can always use the old one if it's any good, but I don't think it is. These are all too big, too small. So that means I must have one that I just cleaned. It's not that big old thing. It's not that. What the hell, man? It's just a weird size. That's not it. That one? No? Crap. Yeah, I don't actually have bearings for that size case. What the shit? Got several for different sizes, but not that one, I guess. That is, no, that looks just like the one I was just holding. There's no way that's not it. Yeah, that's it. Just didn't want to go in, I guess. No, it's, what the hell? Oh, it's just a bit smaller. Okay, well, maybe some of those are right. I'm not looking at them right because it's just tiny bit of difference. Probably half a mil or so. But it still doesn't look good. So I guess we're going to reuse that one for now, which is probably going to be a problematic thing because that thing's probably worn and it's probably got some side fumbling or whatever you want to call it, Open up that front of that pinion a little bit. So, yeah, I mean, that's just the slightest difference. Huh. So I got to stock up on these now, too. All right, well, here we go. Glockwood, what is up, homie? How you doing, man? Welcome. Screws and bearings. Bearings probably, because the H&Rs are bigger. I haven't even gotten that far yet. In fact, that was my next project after I get done with the rear end. But yeah, I'm sure I got screws. Figure that out, but I don't know if I got the longevity at this point, man. I'm like, I just want to relax a little bit, but I can't. Like, my brain's going a million miles an hour, and I got all this stuff on my mind, all this stuff going on in my life right now, and I'm not bitching by any means. It's just it's a little bit overwhelming, I gotta admit. So I'm just doing what I do, man. Making a mess and looking like an idiot is what I'm doing because I'm really good at it. Actually, I don't want to put that on until I get the shimmy down. All right, let's try that out. See where it's at. It's probably going to be tight, but. And no, it's not as hard on the bearings as you think. It's not that tight. It's just it has to be that centered to get all the way in there because of how tight my shim job is. So, let's see. Oh, really? That's quite a bit. I don't know. That's a lot of wiggle. I don't like that. But of course, also with the aluminum case, you get a lot more rigidity usually pulling it down because it's usually not fully seated because they're just kind of a butt to seat. You know, they're a pain in the yeah. So let me see. Yeah, see, I can't even get the case on straight right now because it's not being happy. All right, come on. What the hell was that? I don't know, it just flew onto my floor, but I'm sure I'm going to step on it in the middle of the night. Okay. All right, screws. You know, I need to start digging into the screws for this damn thing. Well, I probably have them here, but probably threw half in the ground already. Because that's the way things go. Inner pinion. Okay, well, I mean, I'll figure that out when I get to it. I haven't even figured out if I'm supposed to be showing that in public yet, or if I'm supposed to, just go for it. I mean, I didn't really get any instructions with it. I did send an email though, so I mean, I'm sure I'll hear back before too long. Probably not this weekend, but it is what it is, man. I don't know. I mean, I could just do it. It's not like it said not to do it. And yes, I did modify that to my spec for the upper hole on the towers. It's just because I can see why Avery didn't incorporate it into his design because that's a major structural piece of that thing. But dude, I don't know. I've bent enough EXV shock towers to know that thing ain't ever going to bend. So I'm not terribly worried about it. But all right, so let's see. I mean, it's not going to get any tighter than that. It's pretty much seated, and that's what I mean. See, we've got just a pinch. I mean, I could take that out of it. Yeah, I'm going to take that out of it. That's just too much. Just a little bit. But I mean, that's why my diffs last for so long. Because I do it right, and I don't bitch about taking it back apart, and having to redo it so I can make it perfect and not have to buy these really expensive gears. Right? All right. Come on. Out you go. Don't be a bastard. Out of the car. Okay. You know what? Probably take a little bit of shim out of that diff, but I'm not taking it back apart. Not if I can actually get it in there. I didn't realize that I had a metal case that was going into when I put it together this morning. So I would have used a thinner shim assembling it because mine are done from the inside. That's actually fairly sick. Shit, now we got nothing down here, right? Either that or all on the floor by now from all this shit flying around. Stop moving. All right. I'm sure we got something here. Well, I guess it's time to open up the new ones. So, right, brand new shims from M2C today. So, yeah, that's fairly thin right there. That's the really thin one. There we go. That's what I want because I just want to try just a little bit more. Really don't want to go hog wild on this thing because. So that's like the paper thin version. I'm not sure what the size is. It's probably on the part of the package I cut off. Oh, here we go. Okay, so 12 by 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, and 0.5. So that's your your different shims. And I usually start with like a 0.2 or a 0.3 on the gear, on the ring gear underneath the bearing, and then from there I'll shim accordingly. You know, and then on the pinion, if it's a plastic case, I might start with about the same size. If it's a metal case, I'll start with less. Because you usually need less, and also you have a lot less flex in a metal case, so you're not going to have as much bearing deflection, so you're not going to have as many problems with using smaller. You don't have to like overpack it. Not that you ever want to overpack it. Like if you have binding when you put your case on, then you're too tight. You need to back it off. I can't say I haven't done that, but only in situations where I knew that the parts were just about to fail anyway. So over tightening them really just made them wear together better, so they lasted a little bit longer, because not everybody doing this has money all the time. So oh, now he's seated. Ooh. That almost made one hell of a mess, huh? Good job, dummy. Right. So that's not bad at all. I like that. There's no play in there. See, you can't move this gear at all. Well, I mean, there might be a gnat's ass here and there, but that's about it. All right. So where the hell are the rest of my parts? Yeah, I would think so too. I'm just gonna assemble the front end next, dude. As soon as I get done with this rear end, I'm gonna do the front end. But at some point, I gotta go down to the shop still, unfortunately, because I told Logan that I'd get his car out of the shop tonight. But it's like, I mean, dude, it needs like the intake manifold put on, or like a bunch of other shit. I just don't feel like doing it, man. I'm tired. I've been through a lot past 48 hours. Yeah. All right. Well. Holy crap! There's 9 people in here. Well, now there's 6. Never mind. So much for that. Well, that was nice for a second and a half. All right. Well. You don't really think, it's going to be like 20 hours rebuilding one of these things until you get it apart. And you're like, it's so much faster to tear it down than just put it back together. So much faster. 21-0. What does that mean? No, this is a trill, I believe. Yeah, it's a trill. And I know why the metal cover wasn't on it, actually, because I bought the case separate. It was on sale for like $47. So yeah, that's why I got these around, right? Big bastards. Yeah, thought so. All right. Yeah, that doesn't look very good. Doesn't feel very good either. That's all right. Well, yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, these are actually it. These are the bigger ones. Right, that one's screwed. Not my favorite, but that one's locked up solid. So. And I really got to find a better way to clean my bearings, because that's not working very well. Those are for something else. I'm not sure what. Or I just got to put more time into it, because really, I mean, it's a process if you want to do it the right way. That's not the right size at all. That's way too big. That's also too big. What in the hell is going on? Yeah, that's too small. God, talk about Goldilocks bucket effect. What the hell, dude? Sorry, excuse my language, but jeez, pain in my butt. Yeah, and these have been cleaned but not lubed yet. I suppose I could just run them with some silicone and call it a day and pray, right? Gonna be fast, that's for sure. Oh, really? These aren't it either. What in the... Do I have bearings? I'm at a loss here. Well, no. Just matching up the old ones, right? That's it, all right. That's the ones. Oh, wow. You got, like, different ones that are very, very similar. Okay. What's the problem? Just got too many damn bearings, different sizes. Yeah. They definitely had some rust on them. That's why they took so long to get it out. To a point, but not all the way. Happy one next action now. That's pretty badass, dude. Right, yeah. No, I hear you. I wouldn't either, man, going in there. Just different rig, you know, altogether. All right. I can't believe these got rusted up like that. It's actually not bad. I'm gonna try to get an idea if it's straight or not by trying to put the new bearing in the front, because you can tell no, it's not. It's cocked over to one side pretty good. So I'm gonna have to press these things real quick. So if you'll excuse me, I'll be right back. We've got to go use devices. Device of disruption. Okay, all set. Went right in like butter. So we got that done. All right, I'm gonna clean up these out drivers before I throw them in there, which requires a little bit of polishing. Where in the hell is my there? Okay. My emery cloth. That's Heather's last name. In case anybody wanted to know. Ah. That sounds better, a little livelier. Well, when did you show up? Hi. Go Steelers. Oh, I forgot. You guys are both into football. That's funny. And I'm not. How weird is that? It's like totally against the norm, right? Well, so am I. Against the grain. Like a freaking atom bomb. By the joy and the madness that I encounter everywhere I go. Seen it all before. In books and magazines. Before dying. Like a pornographic scene. There's a body by the window. There's the knife on the floor. Like turbines in darkness. Like the blood on my door. It's the generator. Whoop. I probably should have backed out and not followed through with that, but you know what? It's in there now, so what are we gonna do? At least you learn from my mistakes and not your own. I mean, it's a lot easier that way. Stay there. There we go. All right. Careful balancing act there. Yep, still losing the second one. Come on. Ah! It's in darkness. The blood on my door. Okay, good. There we go. So yeah, as previously stated, those used, I guess you could say, pillow balls for your upper shock mounts. They make great spacers for mounting M2C, carbon fiber, mud guards on RPM arms because they don't fit RPM arms naturally. I think you have to drill. Yeah, I had to drill a second hole, but I mean, I run the best parts I can, and that's just the mix that it is. So, all right. And as also previously stated, these plates are not stock. They've been welded over and re-drilled using the TRL adjustable C&D blocks as templates to give me the angles I want, which is almost zero toe, like half a degree to 1 degree rear toe, and about 5 degrees of anti-squat, which, let's see, being in the back of the car, yep, this would be right. This is going to be way down low. And it's not going to like it. But that's the angles I run, and that's how I like my truck. Kind of like both my trucks. Actually, all three of my success vehicles. You can call it a truck or not, whatever. It's a thing. It's my spider. Come on, over. Yep. All right. So I need one about that length for the opposite side. I'll take another one out of this one. I know I got all the screws for all this around here somewhere. It's just a matter of digging into parts boxes because I've got everything boxed up so I don't intermix too much. I mean, when you're taking apart 3/6 ARRMAs, it's kind of easy to screw that up. That probably ought to be Loctited. No, I don't Loctite the other side. I really don't have these come loose. Plus, they've also got support bolts in the bottom, so. That one's too long, buddy. You've done hit bottom, mate. You need to back it off a bit. All right. So, here we go. And that's that. Now we need some axles. No, now we need the control arms to be on the right direction, stupid. That was pretty obvious as soon as I looked at it. I was just like, yeah, dummy, come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wake up. I'm just me. What do you want? What in the hell was that noise? As if they're drilling holes in the roof or whatever, just making a hell of a lot of racket. Sounds kind of like farting. Wow, you guys are just chatting away, aren't you? And I'm missing the whole damn thing. Oh, getting a little warm in here, actually. Shit. Oh, yes, you guys just go right ahead, man. My 5 favorite pieces in the world, or 4 favorite people in the world. However you want to look at it. You're just chatting away in there. Cool, good for you. Now you guys can all share screwed up Logan stories. Just kidding. There's not a ton of them anyway. Nobody's known me that long. Always polish your shafts, unless they're new. All right, there you go. Oh, the fun of shimming. Freaking backhand, dude. I hate these. Such a pain. So, actually, you know what? So we're going to go right toward the back of the vehicle, maximum wheelbase, because it's Creighton. And that's what I want. So this little flexible guy here, I'm going to get that on there with something solid, see what kind of space we got. So yeah, that's too loose for sure. Tons of space. So, all right, let's try this guy, and then this guy. Come here, get on there, and then this little flexible guy here. It's like a piece of fuel hose, I think. It kind of feels like an O-ring. So yeah, let's get that, and hey, let's see if we got it, maybe. I don't think keep that thing from deflecting too much. Might be able to get it in there. Oh, come on, you really? Yeah, I don't know. Where's the blue bit? Right there, of course. No binding. We're good. So we don't have an axle either. Stupid. Oh, I don't know what my deal is today, man. I'm sorry. I'm just making mistakes freaking left and right. I don't know. I can't. I'm getting it done, but it's just like I don't know what my deal is, man. I'm just off. So I apologize profusely. I'm usually a lot more efficient and a lot quicker, and share a lot more tricks. I mean, not that I'm not. I'm just kind of showing them to you instead of really, walking you through them or explaining the reasons behind them or whatever. But I think they're self-explanatory, I guess. But I also think a lot different than most people. What is this? What the hell is the problem? Oh, I know what it is. So that's not supposed to be in there. That's actually for a roll bar on a Notorious. So the hole wasn't big enough. That's why I wouldn't go through. So you try to put a grapefruit into a gopher hole. That was pretty funny. You gotta put a grapefruit in a gopher hole? One of the funniest things in the world is hearing a Scotsman say gopher. I don't care who you are. That's hilarious. Gopher hole? That's good. That's good stuff. All right, fine, whatever. I get it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn the AC up a little bit. God, it is getting fucking warm in here. I'll bet that guy's fucking up the roof or something. Putting a hole in it or whatever the fuck he's doing up there. I don't know. It is definitely getting warm in here. And I'm not sitting here like chugging alcohol, so I know that's not the problem. Is it a different size bolt, really? Oh, that's odd. Huh. I must have like a different rod on that side or something. Now that is bound. So that is too much. Probably just too tight, really. Lie. Yep, there we go. As long as it's not binding, you're good. Tight as possible with no binding. So I make a good truck. So, right, axles and hubs, and then we've got a complete rear end, and at least I got that done. Then I got to assemble the front end with some new magic parts that we will learn about together. I hope I have all this stuff to put it together, as my boy Clock would put it. They have some different bits, so I might not have them on hand because it's actually 4 different trucks. But, you know, somebody sends you parts, doesn't matter if they're for V5 or V6, you're going to make them work. So that's what we're going to do after we're done with this, and we'll be done with this very shortly. I got to shim these axles right. I'm not going to shim like the post out on the ends. I'm just going to put some spacers in the middle, get that done, and just be done with it for now. Because this rear end's been here all day long. Really? You son. All right, screw it. We're going inside. Not going to deal with that crap right now. Strip bolt, whatever. I'll cut it off with a Dremel another time. Right now, we'll get this freaking car done. One second, I'm going to turn the AC down. It really is getting warm. Oof. I'll be regretting that later, I'm sure. It's probably going to get freezing here because it's only like 50 outside. I'm going to wash my hands when I'm doing this too. I'm tired of looking like as grubby as they are right now. Let's see, where are my rear axles? So zip ties on your rear axles, what that does is help you find them when they come out in the grass. So that's why I have like pink zip ties on them. That's a real old school trick. Back in the RC car action magazine days. Are they still around? I don't know. I don't think they are. I haven't seen one in a long time, so I don't know. So a pro racer said once when I was looking into like camber link adjustment, like where you position your camber link on the inside of your shock tower or on the outside, and he said that he's always had the best setups and the best feeling when they are as long as they can possibly be. So by having the outer link on the outside, the inner link on the inside, and geometry wise, that means you're going to have less camber angle change as your suspension compresses. And because we're not like, race car cornering these things, that makes a lot of sense. Keeps your tires flatter. So one more thing I need to take out of these droop screws. And then, of course, we'll have to just get that all set up later. For anybody who doesn't know, droop screws are the screws that limit how far the suspension can drop out of the car. So how far it goes down. So they rest against the chassis to keep the screws from, or keep the control arms from going all the way off. Or, keep them from going out so far that either you can break a shock or you can lose an axle, or because this is the drivetrain will get too tweaked, too angled. essentially serves the same purpose as those giant nylon straps on monster trucks that you see on the side of the front and the back. They keep the suspension from going too far and breaking itself. So that's just how we do it, because we're not monster trucks, we're little baby monster trucks. Something like that. I don't know. Whatever. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm glad you guys are all acquainted, talking and stuff. Like I said, yeah, I've got like my 3 favorite people in the world right here, all in one place. I just keep getting luckier and luckier, man. I don't know what's going on with my life right now, but everything is just looking up or looking. It's not looking sideways. I can tell you that much. That's all about strict. The way you look sometimes, like a trampled flag on a city street. Oh yeah. And I don't want it. Things you're offering me. Symbolized barcode, quick ID. Oh yeah. Oh, I need that one screw for this, don't I? 3 digital monkey. I don't want to use my voice. Always in class intellectual. Not even remotely sure what I'm going to do about that bolt, because it's something I don't think I have. But you know what? Screw it. I'll leave it alone for now. Yeah. So that's an assembled rear end. Except for the one piece. Damn it. All right. That's the last thing I'm doing to this damn thing. I got to change that shock stand off because it's it's missing a brother, first of all. Second of all, I've got some new ones from M2C to install on this truck. So we've got M2C's super mega standoffs, or whatever the super badass ones are. Mega upgraded, I don't know. Right here. So I think I already have these on the Notorious, so that's a good thing. Where the hell? Funny. Shouldn't have left them out last time. Yeah, they come in this nice, super sharp, really good drill bit. If you need to blow holes in your shock towers to fit these massive things, which is usually necessary. In my case, I believe I've already done it, so we're good there. But thank you for the drill bit, because I will be using it for other things. So there's that. There you go. Come here. There we go. There he goes again. Dude, is this guy gonna quit when it's dark? I mean, what the shit? All right, hold on a second. Oh, sure. Now you stop, bastard. That's messed up, man. I really wanted you guys to hear that because it's irritating as hell, but I don't know. I guess now he's gonna make a new hole. Whatever the fuck he's doing. Excuse my language. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So minus one body mount and some grease in the bottom. That's the finished back end for my crate. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we gotta put these on the front too. Yeah, no, those are the bigger ones, but not the super big ones. So put those nuts on there so I don't lose them. Now I am going to take a break before I do this entire build, just so you know. About 5 minutes or so. Just need some time to unwind for a minute, go check on my dog, all that kind of good stuff. Right, we got the box here. We got the front end essentially here. So, of course, we've got some brand new M2C drive shafts for the front here. Where did they go? That one? No, that's not brand new. There it is. All right, so brand new M2C drive shafts for the front. We've got a couple of newer front hookups, and I've got a rebuild kit, so we got that covered. What else? Those are for the shocks on the Notorious. I haven't done yet. Right. Control arms. We've got some new knuckles in the form of version 6. That will hopefully work. Where the hell did I put them? There they are. So hopefully these will fit. And then we've got some goodies. I can figure out what in the hell I did with them. That would be funny, huh? Yeah, lost the damn things, right? Yeah, that would be just hilarious. Where did I put them? Oh, you know, I think no, there. I think I might have left them in the car. Let me just stick it to grab. Or is this? There they are. Okay. So we've got some parts right here that are prototypes that I've been entrusted in using. Thank you. So I'm going to be bolting all this together. And like I said, this is a V6 or V5 truck, not a V6. So these don't go on it. These aren't the right parts. I do have the links too for the V6. I did buy a set. I don't have that crazy little center steering bar they got with the upper and lower on it. I mean, I get the point, but I've never broken that kind of stuff. I mean, I usually just bend them a little bit. So that's all going to be going together. So that's going to be cool. It's going to be an adventure, and you guys can come on this little trip with me. No pilot needed. Yeah, as I was told by my boy, I hope this all works out because I have very limited experience with this V6 stuff. Yeah, I get it. I'm gonna need a bunch of small countersunks. Obviously, I've been building diffs all day. I've got plenty of them. So as I said, I'm gonna take a small break. Please bear with me, or go make a sandwich, or grab yourself a fresh beverage, whatever you want to do. You know, maybe go yell at your neighbor's cat. You never know. I mean, whatever you feel like. And I will be back. And thank all of you for being here. I appreciate it. And I love all of you guys. Be right back. Not for me, I'm taking it slowly. All right. So apparently we just ran out of gas, which is not a big deal. It just means you can't cook stuff on the stove in the house. All right. Yeah, I know that was probably a lot shorter than I said it was going to be, but you know. Anyway, what have you guys been talking about? I'm so glad to hear you say that. You guys all know me. You can always talk about me. I mean, I like to think I'm at least interesting to somewhat, or at least to some point. I mean, I know this isn't everybody's cup of tea. I mean, me and Mike really are the only RC people. But you know, it's you know, I'm glad that you guys come around and still chat and check this out. I love you too, baby. That's so sweet of you. You know, so at least that tells me that I'm entertaining in a different way than just you know, showing people how to fix their cars and stuff. Really don't want to put the drill in these things because when these things start slipping, they start slipping like mad, and then they're useless. So that's why I'm not using the drill right now. Oh, you know, I forgot to put set screws in my control arms for the rear shock mount, for the lower mount, but I'll get around to it when I put it together. I mean, essentially, I just need to rebuild the center drive line and just make sure all that stuff is straight and solid on the crate, and I can bolt all this stuff on it and then be done. Yeah. I keep forgetting these are brand new arms. I like grab it and it feels like it's bent. Well, that's how they're made. It's stupid. All right, come on. I can feel the lactic acid building up in my forearms. Starting to burn. Come on. You can do it. You can do it all night long. Sorry, that was out of line. Little Rob Schneider there for you. I'm sure this is going to get copyrighted. There's just no way. I mean, I'm going to be surprised if it doesn't. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. I mean, because a lot of you were here for the live. And, well, when it's live, it's live. They can't really do much about it. But I just, especially with the mood and everything that I'm dealing with right now and everything that's going on, I need tunes, man. I got to have music behind me. Oh, Heather, I'll call you soon, sweetie. Go Steelers. That was the first time I ever said that about the football team in like 50 years. I'll see you later. Bye, Heather. Oh, everybody's bailing on me now. All right. Well, it is what it is. That's all right. I got goodies to put on, and I kind of want to see if this is going to work or not, because it might not. And yes, that is a V6 steering rack or steering. Well, no, it's actually a V5 V6 mix. It's a V6 steering servo saver, but it's a V5. The other, you know, the idler arm, I guess you could call it, because that's what we call it in the automotive business, an idler arm. So there we go. So let's see what this ends up looking like. These little doodads here. So obviously not going to need those because they're being replaced. Just save them for later, I guess. Okay, so the balls seem to fit really well. So V5 to V6 transfer isn't bad there. And like I said, I've got the rod ends that are designed to fit in this little cubby of upper and lower pre-built instead of the metal ones. I wonder if that's going to change. Yeah, probably not. I mean, it's not that heavy. It also doesn't move that much. I guess unsprung weight, I mean, it's outside the suspension, so that should make some difference. So, all right. So let's see. Let's see how this goes together. This is going to be fun. All right. All right. So we got two these little screws and two little Gerlin little ball cups there. All right. And then we're going to be like sticking these in the hole. And now we need screws. So, oh wow, look at that fit. That is beautiful. That is really beautiful. Wow, that just looks beefy too. I like it. All right, let's find some screws. Let's see, we're gonna have to get through that, or at least like probably 3 mil into it. I would imagine. I don't know how deep that hole is. Find something really small to check it. So I imagine we're going to be in this range probably. And it's not really structural, but probably a little bit longer would be beneficial. However, I hate the tiny little heads on these screws. In fact, I might actually end up boring these out a little bit and putting a socket head in them. Here we go. Oh, that's an alarm. Don't worry about it. I'm not. So, yep, we're going to screw. I'm migrated. So, I don't want to be wrenching on this thing all day. Let's see how these. Well, no, I really don't have enough shorter ones to do it right now. So, all right. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with these to see what happens. I really don't think I'm gonna have any kind of stress big enough on this part to pull these things out, especially with 4 of them there. Yeah, it's pretty beefy. So, of course, I need 8. No, I actually need 16, stupid. Yeah. Okay. So let's start grabbing all these damn things. And I really hope I don't get in trouble for this. I wasn't really given any instructions other than that this product is not for sale. So this is what we're doing. We're putting it in the truck, and we're not going to put it in the stunt truck, which is what I was going to do, but we're going to put it in the big truck, in the Creighton, and send the hell out of it and see what happens, because I'm pretty sure that's what's required. Not required, but pretty sure it's what they want me to do. Let's put it that way. Absolutely, they do, dude. That's a big, beefy piece of freaking expensive aluminum you're sticking on the end of that, dude. Of course, it's going to make it tougher. It's going to hold the whole structure together, man. I mean, that's some heft, bro. It really is. All right. Cool. All right. So let's get these started. So I'm not going to go anywhere. So I don't have to worry about them falling out. And then I'm going to take a look at getting these sleeves threaded in, like adjustment sleeves, I guess, for ball joint tension, kind of. So there's that. Could we make any more of those? So, all right. Shut up. Give me music or give me death. Cake or death? I'll have the cake, please. Cake or death? I'll have the cake too. Well, we're out of cake. So my choice is or death. Eddie Izzard, by the way. Yeah, that's definitely not plagiarizing that dude. Good stuff. All right, well, I guess we'll put this one on now. All right, back to work. All right, there we go. So you can find a wrench that fits this. Same size as the old one. Good. So with anything like this, I always like to just turn it backwards until it clicks. That's how you set your first thread, and that's how you know you're not going in sideways, because this is kind of a tricky position to be in to try to get everything lined up perfect. You know. All right, so let's just back that down until we get this thing screwed on, so we actually have an actual idea of how tight it's going to be. So it's got like a little sleeve, like kind of collar on the outside, so it's going to like hold it when it gets to that point. And so just back it up until you feel it click, which I might not be doing because it might be sideways. There it is. Just get a little bit of tension on it and just back it off till it clicks. Once it clicks, you know you're centered. And you won't cross thread all that crap. Now this is going to take a while, or I'm just going to drill it. It Having that not have been a brand new part, that knuckle, I don't think I would have done that, just so you know, in case you were thinking about doing it at home. So let's see if we can get some. Oh, wow. I like that. That really gives you a lot of control over how much tension you're putting on the joint, so you can really dial it in for play versus, well, pop the wrench in that one there. But that's actually perfect. So, I mean, I was probably tightening it up a little too much, but you wouldn't expect that. So, let's see. Oh, well, I'm already tight on this one. Back it down, buddy. Oh, look at it. Okay, so here's some. These are two different lengths. So the one has to be in the top, the one has to be in the bottom. Otherwise, it's going to stick out. So, right, yeah. I just noticed that. All right, cool. So we're getting it figured out. So here we go. So, right. Because that one would have been sticking out because the depth of the socket's different. Right, so we'll get this guy in here. And then I got to check my phone. Because somebody texted me. And if somebody's texting me and I'm alive, then either they don't know or something's going on that I need to know about. Like right now. Oh, yeah, that's good. I really like that. It's smooth as silk, too. Those Durling balls. And there's no play there. Like, that's solid. But it still moves very, very good. This is going to be wild, man. I've never run these before. Well, I mean, obviously not, but I haven't even run those hubs. What? People, what? Okay. Oh, whoa, shit. Okay, yeah, I will look into that. Awesome. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm getting so cranky. I'm just so freaking, my brain is like just fried, dude. Like totally freaking fried. Yeah, dude, just, what is it? Thank God it's only 6:30. There's so much stuff to do. All right. Give me a second. We're going to continue on with this. Get this done. I just need to call somebody real quick. Let me just say hi. All right, well, apparently that wasn't necessary at the time. All right, guessing these are marked. Yeah, good. Because, like I said, first time using V6 hubs. All right, left and right. Okay, so you mix those up with the left and right control arms, and we'll be all right. So this is going to be bottom inside. And yes, these control arms have been cut on the end, which I no longer have to do now that I've got the M2C extended axles going into this truck. But they've already been done, so they're there. I mean, I'm not going to change. Well, might as well. I mean, I've got them on hand. Let's put some new arms on it too. You know, shit. I got a set of left and right. No, I might not have a full set of new ones. I got a set of rears and I got a set of like one side. So I'll just run these. That's fine. Whoa, that's not the right axle. It's not an MGC. That is. Okay. Now we're cooking. All right. So right side. Yep. There we go. Huh. That's weird. Absolutely. Yeah, I know, buddy. I saw it. You know, sorry about that. I'm not like aggravated by it. I'm just stressed out, bro. Like, I've got all this work to do. I haven't driven an RC car all weekend. You know, like, maybe I should just take the GT out or something. You know, like I haven't had any fun. I was in bed all day yesterday. You know, but that's whatever. It's my crap. Nothing to worry about. I'll be fine. I just need to spend some me time, some quality me time, which I kind of am. I mean, you know, working on stuff, which I love to do. At the same time, you know, I wouldn't mind just laying around and doing nothing, but at the same time, I can't do that for too long either because I start getting like I feel like I'm being unproductive, and I don't like that. All right. So there's our first assembly. I've got a little bit of actually touch, just a touch though. But let's get it installed first before we make any decisions about that. So we'll get at least one of these axles going here. Put that crap out of here. So perfect. All right. ARRMA front axle rebuild kit. It fits this car, which it does not. Lovely. God, I don't even want to think about how many times I've done that now. I don't know what the deal is, man. There's something different, but I'll figure that crap out later. Whatever. I'll just take parts out of the old ones, which is kind of sucks because I'm really on the edge of, well, I'm out of parts for axles. Except for drive pins, I've got those, but like I'm out of good drive shafts. Well, no, I've got two extras now because I just got the new MCCs, but I mean, still like that's one place I'm really not happy about breaking stuff because I've broken a lot of front axles lately doing all this stupid stuff I do with the Notorious. So it's plus I need bearings, of course. I'm gonna get that figured out. Right, so there's that. There's the barrels. There we go. Don't need these anymore. Don't need these anymore. Well, these are the same. Yeah. Okay. Right. Bearings. What size bearings go on these things? Probably these monsters here. Yeah, that fits. Fit here? Fits there. No, it doesn't fit there because these are different. Okay, so same size bearing with a bigger hole in it. Is it that big or not that big? No, it's not quite that big. That's a big boy. Big boy. Whoa. Okay, so we're looking at like the same bearing we're looking at for the back end, which was like kind of weird to find. I don't know why. Right, that size, that's the bearing we need right there. Okay, so a couple of fronts. Okay. Okay, let's see. Stop banging on my goddamn roof, a-hole. I must have brought lights. It's freaking, yeah, it's dark outside. He's still up there eating on shit. Whatever. You got a good work ethic. I'll give him that. All right, there's that. So then we just got to assemble these. These are the new M2Cs. I don't have the part number on me, but it's the extended ones. So they're a millimeter longer than stock to keep them from popping out and chewing up your front drives. So you don't have to trim your control arms down anymore. You can still keep just as wide of a front track as you want. Because, I mean, that's really the only thing you're losing there. God, that is a beefy knuckle, dude. That thing just looks like a tank. Like, nothing's busting that up, dude. I mean, not that I've ever broken a knuckle, because I've been running those HRs for a long time, but this is just an overkill almost. I mean, that is badass, dude. I mean, that thing is just... All right, come on. Pull light out the way out. Oh, good job, dude. Now you look like a tool. Okay, so what is going on here? Why am I having a problem with this? I'm guessing that back bearing is not all the way seated, so it's trying to pull it the opposite direction. That should have done it. Our damn axle's this tight when it's brand new. Usually it takes a little bit of shimmy. Yeah, that was way up. All right, so there we go. One corner. Keep banging away. Keep banging away. Right. All right. So here we go with the other side of the new and specialized Nifty's 50. We need our little guys here. Right. Shut up. Stop putting commercials on my TV. Okay, I tried to call you. I'll call you again as soon as I'm done here. Oh, stupid. All right. I'll talk to you soon, baby. Love you. All right, and right. Uh-huh. Come on. Why is that not? Is it not in there all the way? What is going on here? That is. Oh. Yeah, that's quite a difference. What is. Is this a different ball? Same thread pitch, same length. Why is that not dropping in there far enough to work? Because there's no way that's going to work. How did I do this? Yeah, because that's just... Right, okay. Right. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Obviously something is not right. Let me see. These are the same, right? Yeah, these are identical. All right, so that's not the problem. There they 8 scale shit. Yeah, these are on from this 8S, I think. I'm happy. You kidding me with this? Oh, so look at that little guy. Try that one. Right. How do I not have these? Especially having these. No, these are right. Right, here's just the older style because you got the different threads. But right, see, so that drops in a bit farther, it looks like, but not far enough. No, it's the same height, so it's the same issue. And so I don't know what is going on here. I don't know if this is this hub different. Did they screw it up? Like, why is this just not? That's as far as it goes, and it's at the bottom. You see it reached down on the back, but it's there's not enough room to even I mean, you put this plate on, and you could probably go in with the spacer or this guy, but you're not gonna get both of them in there. That's not going in there. I mean, unless you can have a gap here. Is that a thing? You're allowed to have a gap here? Because that's not going to go in that hole. That's not even the right size. I would think you wouldn't, because you should have it filled up by the other part. I should have looked at everything before I put it together. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I screwed it up. I got it figured out now. It's my fault completely. Right, so yeah, they're different. Right, I'll bet the part number is different. Yep, it is. So that's on me. So I didn't take a complete look at it, but that's my fault. So all right, so now I've got way shallower than the other one, and I probably got the whole thing mixed up completely. So right, so yeah, so the other one's got to come off too. I gotta redo the whole damn thing. I'm sorry. Oh my god, that is in there. All right. So, yeah. Actually, that one can go back on. This one's going to come off there. So, I should have taken a better look at it. Alright, so now we'll take a really good look at everything and then figure out where it all goes and install it properly. Like, you should. Just an idiot. It's all good, man. It is what it is. Okay, so here we go. Come on. Oh, I still got a screw in that one, dummy. Yeah. What? How long have I been on anyway? Holy crap, 3 hours. Huh. All right, well, yeah, there's a top and a bottom mic. That's the problem. Yeah, I screwed that up, dude. So it's a very complete, obviously, kit, but I mean, I should have looked at it a little closer. Of course, I don't know the anatomy of the V6 very well because I don't work on it very often. Well, I mean the hubs at least, because Nick's never blown a hub. All I've done is adjust them once. So it is different, and you can screw it up. So I would imagine if I had a V6 and I took it apart, I would have noticed that taking it apart. So then I would have not done that, putting it back together. Yeah, I think I might. Let me get this done real quick, because I'm just about done putting this together, and that's really like the big thing right now. Is I want to finish this up, and then I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I might assemble the front end, but just the control arms and stuff. Now I'm done, man. I'm tired. I still have to go to the shop tonight. I've been on for 3 hours straight. You know, pretty much. I mean, I might have taken 15 minutes total to myself. So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be done after this, because I'm beat, and I still need to consume something. I mean, I had like an insurer earlier. What was it this time? Who knows, man? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, it's not a big deal. You know, it's not like I broke anything or ruined something or whatever. It's just the fact that I got to take it back apart. That's the only thing I kind of, is a little kind of a few kind of thing. So there we go. And one more to the road. There we go. Get over here. This definitely is a very sturdy, well-built setup. And obviously the measurements are dead on, because, massive depth difference. All right, so yeah, you got the small one. It's going to go on the top. That's the short side, so it's going to wind up here. As I said, just go backwards so you feel it click. When you feel it click, that's your first thread, so you can just go in from there. Right, so this is just going to be like perfect now, because I'm not going to have any issues with slop or anything. So as it tightens in, it's going to be like right on it. Yeah, because I just did it the wrong way the first time, that's all. So now, there we go. That is beautiful. That fits real good. There we go. Yep. Just want it nice, and should be able to get a little wiggle out of it if you beat it pretty good, right? So I'm here bringing lovers on the weekend. I like to finish stuff to arm start flashing. That would cheer me up. And I can make a garden stuff. All right. Christmas Day in my atomic. The little guy's a little harder to set. There we go. We are all night like chili in a pot. A party that'll never stop. So those shoulders on them, they just tighten up like into the perfect spot when you've got zero play. So, like, you don't really have to like go crazy with it. You just need to get it right to where it's got no play, and that's really where they're designed and actually have like the perfect length to do. Tight. Yeah, the edge is like closing in on a wrench as I tighten it because it's pushing it together. All right, well, you got the perfect spot. Yeah, there it is, man. Let's see, axle make all that noise. So that's that. That is done. Cross our fingers on this. Really don't want to deal with it. All right, so we got left side up. That might have been a little bit, but you know what? They're really gonna make a difference. All right. So now we've got that. We need an axle for this side.
Things fall by the place. Other times they just fall. But at least you can get it fixed now and pay later in 4 interest-free payments at SafeLife.com. Awesome.
Come on. Whoa. Damn you. Bastard. All right.
Everything you need to get back on the road. Also,
Just-
thank you. Take care. Get it fixed now and pay later at SafeLife.com.
Really? There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's the wrong pin. That's a drive pin. It's just a pinch longer than an axle pin. So put an axle pin in and sticking out the other side. It's because it's the wrong one. And it's just by a hair, just that much. But apparently neither of these are the right one somehow. So it must be for the hubs. And where the hell did the axle pin go? Yeah. All right. There it is. Thank God. I was going to quit. I was thinking like, that's it. I'm done for now. I'm tired. I'll see you guys on the flip. I am going to be done in a second. But honestly, I'm just tired, man. So there's that. These are how the hell. Okay. Right. What is it? Not my shorts. Here it is. So, yes, these are my modified hubs. These are fairly worn down, so they don't really show so much of the architecture and the modifications I do to them, where I split them and all that. But we'll go over that some other time. We went over it in the last live stream. I showed versions of new ones, worn ones, and stock ones, so everybody got a good idea of what the differences are. All right, so that's my new B block for this car. That's right, it came in after I'd already assembled this thing. Forgot about that. So all right. A block. Yeah, I have them. Raise your voice. There's my A block. Bolt's still in it. Let's grab some fresh hinge hinges. Where are my hinge hinges? Where did I put my hinge hinges? Spent so much money in the last 2 weeks. But you gotta keep it going, right? So there we go. So we're gonna be like, yep. So, get on there. Another thing is too, I don't have my springs yet, so without springs, I can't really finish the job. Plus, I haven't rebuilt the center section yet on the Creighton. That's got to come apart still. So yeah, not really gonna have enough time tonight to finish anything or get anything done. But you know, it's a process. That's just kind of the way it goes. All right, come on, get the damn bolts out of the way. Damn things. Definitely need to do one of these pretty soon. That thing's pretty beat. Torn a couple of screws out of it once or twice, you think? All right, so there's that. Oh, I'm still on camera. Good. All right. See, autofocus is working quite well. So let's see what this looks like together. This is going to be interesting. I probably have these things too tight right now because I'm used to having a different setup. Oh, I think I needed to get some new ones in there. Is that even what I think it is? Must be. It's got aluminum on it. Oh yeah, I am definitely in the tight world of front ends right now. Definitely got to loosen that up. Tear down these jointed walls. Let's see where we're looking here. Oh, yeah, that's definitely way the hell too tight. Nope. I didn't think I was going to get it in, but sometimes you get it in. All right, yeah, that's stripped to hell. That's got to be replaced. All right, so obviously way too tight because of the extended axles. So I'm going to have to loosen all these up. And I probably have to, I'm going to have to take them out just to get them to line up, to loosen up. But there it is, man. That's going to be the Creighton's new face. A lot of progress. I'm not disappointed. I'm just tired. So, gonna go for now, ladies and jelly spoons. But I will be back. Probably not tonight, but soon. Maybe Tuesday. I don't know. Well, no, Tuesday. I'm probably. You know what? I might be on tomorrow night. I won't be on Tuesday night. There's no way. And I might not be on Thursday. We'll see. Because we got to get this truck built and we got to get this thing rocking and rolling. Because I need it for this week. I got stuff coming up. We're going out to a motocross track. And we got to drive my Creighton through that piece of crap car. So. What's up, buddy? Cookie Man. How you doing, dude? Welcome to the chat. Unfortunately, I'm just signing off right now, bro. I don't know how long you've been there, but maybe Mike. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if she wants to be on live internet webcasting. She might not. I mean, she's definitely going out to the track with me though. Yeah, we're going to be going out to Moto Bros 74, no, not Moto Bros. Moto Bros sucks. We're going to be going out to 74 MX, which is a motocross track about an hour from here. They're real cool with me. We've been out there before. We shot videos there. They got like a 40-foot tabletop. Hopefully the track's not too rutted because you know how that is with RC cars. And they're not big on 4-foot deep ruts. Also, before I go, I wanted to say thank you again to MGC for sending me these awesome new ball joint adjustment assemblies. I don't know exactly what that's called. There's nothing quite like it in the automotive world, so I don't have something to compare it to. And of course, I have my MQC front rear shock towers. And I got their super beefy axles that we're going to go in the other truck. But, I figure we're building this one first. Let's just set this thing up and then, we'll see what we need on the Notorious. But of course, I want that one back really bad too, because I love driving the crap out of that thing. Pillow ball retainer. Okay, cool. So that is the new prototype MQC pillow ball retainers for the V6. Like I said, we're hitting a dirt bike track during this week, so we will send it and probably not mend it because it's got enough MQC on it, which is the way it ought to be. Best parts in the USA, made right here in South Carolina. Well, not here in South Carolina, but there. I'm farther down the trail, as you know, you might say. Just don't ask me to show you like like somebody from Michigan where I live in the United States. It won't be a good scene. That was a good one. I don't care who you are. That was funny. Yeah, we're from here. Where are you from? Florida. Want to see? Just be glad I'm not from Tallahassee. Or I don't live in Tallahassee. Nothing? Really? Nobody? Oh, man. Okay, I thought that was pretty good. Whatever. Are you not entertained? Big shout out to Canadian RC96 for the excellent diff holders that obviously got a lot of use today and will continue to do so, as well as roof skids, car stands, which I didn't get to use today because I got one right here, but I didn't have a chassis on the bench all day. So, what else? Wheelie bars, wing mounts, wings, body posts, which these are both M2C, or not, sorry, Mikey, not M2C. These are Canadian RC96 body posts that have been indestructible so far. Good job on the flexibility on that, bro. And that's like kind of it for now. But I'm sure I've actually got an idea I want to talk to you about. Bumper springs. Excellent bumper springs that look like frogs. Yes, they do. They're durable. They're cute as shit. Where the hell is one? Everything's all torn apart here. Oh, here we go. All right. Here you go. There you go. Bumper spring. No, I was not smoking. Oh, it's been a day, man. It's been a day. It's been a freaking month, I'll tell you. Dude, just considering where I was like 9 months ago, dude, where I'm at now, like just emotionally, spiritually, however you want to say it, mentally, I'm over the moon, man. I really am. I'm really happy. I'm having a good time. So thank you, all of you, for being there for me to talk to and to just spew my bullshit. Because it's been helpful. It's been therapeutic. By the grace of whatever invisible person in the sky you might pray to, when I left my house that day to go to the park, I took all 3 of my cars and my dog. And when I came back, the house was on fire, and I got my cars and my dog. So that's got me through this, and this, and my channel, talking to you guys, So and sharing my videos and having them shared and showing people what we do with RC cars. It's not a competition. We're all out there having fun. And people are starting to compare me to Kami, and that's not really fair or cool. I mean, it's like, dude's been in this game for a minute, bro. Like, bashing is new to me. I've been in this for like 2-3 years. That dude's a legend, bro. So, I mean, yeah, I do some cool stuff, but dude, nobody touches that guy. I mean, the last thing I would ever want to do in my life is play a game of truck with that dude, because you know what's gonna happen. But I try, man, and I'm getting better all the time, and I'm doing bigger stuff because it's fun. Honestly, I found a new source of adrenaline in jumping massive jumps. Haven't had any adrenaline in a long time. Can't find it on the street. So it's been nice to enjoy some of that. That's really definitely helped me. So it's a process, but so is life, man. So one day at a time, just keep on cranking it out. And thank you all for coming along with me. I appreciate it very much. But for now, I'm going to bolt. I don't know, man. I might even get on later tonight. I don't know. It depends on how this thing goes at the shop. I know I'm not going to be putting a motor together and finishing the motor and firing it, but Logan needs his car out of the shop, and he left it there for me to come and work on. So I don't know. And I was supposed to fix the shifter tonight, and I'm so exhausted, dude. It'd be a lot easier if I had somebody with me, somebody to just push me along. But you know, we'll see what happens. It's early yet. I mean, hell, it's only 7 o'clock. You know, I usually don't go to bed till midnight anyway. But I'm gonna go get some me time. I need some me time, and then I'm gonna start working on people's stuff again because that's what I do. Well, I mean, this is my stuff, but I fix Nick's stuff and Logan's stuff and everybody else's stuff because I fix stuff. That's what I do. Working on cars 30 years, man. All right, enough about me. Blah blah blah. What do you think about me? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. God, that's the most narcissistic thing you could say. Yeah, dude, no, for sure. The GOAT, dude, all day. That's why I made that video. I wish I would have done a better job of that video for him because it's so like, I mean, I just wanted to do it. I really didn't take enough time to make it like super awesome. But I'm glad if I drew some attention his way, and because yeah, he is the GOAT, dude. And he's so humble and such a cool dude. You know. Anyway, all right. Love y'all very much. You guys are great, and thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with me. And I'll talk to you soon. And I promise I won't be intoxicated again in the middle of the night. All right. Later, bro.